Terraria, a game of many different weapons, and many different weapon damage types, such as magic, summon, melee, and ranged. In today's video, I will be beating Terraria only using ranged damage weapons. And I will not be using armor or life crystals for all of pre-hard mode. Also, random I don't know said, no life fruits, mounts, or wings for hard mode. So let's get into it.
Let's make our character. Now that's a good looking guy. Now let's make a basic house. And a crafting table and a chair so the guide has somewhere to live. Let's make our first weapon. Now I'll just get some basic arrow upgrades for my bow. I went mining to get materials to upgrade my bow. New house design. You like it? I basically went broke to get this many arrows. Then I upgraded them to frostburn arrows for more damage. Basically, between the last clip you saw and the next clip you're gonna see, a lot happened. I basically just went mining and explored and found a bunch of stuff, but it was too boring to put in the video, so I just cut it out, and this is what happens next. I had absolutely no strategy for this fight, I just shot him. And there you go, I have Cthulhu defeated. Basically, right here, I just fight him again. That's about it. Nothing special. And now we can upgrade to the tendon bow. Not much strategy for this fight, just thought throw grenades and I'll probably win. I looked for the Crimson biome for no joke 20 plus minutes to find out it was on the left side of the dungeon. What? Why? Brain of Cthulhu fight. Yay, such a great fight. Alright, now that I curb stomped that guy, we can move on. Riveting mining content. But for real though, this is why I don't show mining. It's so boring. Another one for the books? Now we can make the Molten Fury. The last bow of pre-hard mode. Sat here for no joke, 2 minutes. Don't know what happened. We move. And again, for probably about 2 minutes. Don't remember what happened. Wall of Flesh fight time. I just used the explosive arrows I found in the underworld, alongside my molten bow, and some grenades. I I need a ranger's emblem. But first, let's apply these life crystals for some extra health. Then I'll head over to the Crimson and destroy some Crimson altars so that I can get the new hard mode ores. While I was down there, I got some palladium for a palladium pickaxe. I also made a hook. Then I went down and mined some orichalcum to make an orichalcum pickaxe so that I can mine titanium for my new titanium armor. But first I get sidetracked and fight the wall of flesh. But he doesn't give me any good drops, so I go back to mining. Until I find this guy, a hollowed mimic, who drops the Daedalus Stormbow, the exact bow I want to fight the Destroyer. I think you could tell why. And then I made some ichor arrows to even better buff that. Ah, the Goblin Army. I need them to unlock the Goblin Tinkerer, who sells a very important item. After I defeated them, I made crystal bullets, very powerful bullets for my gun. And I also finished off my titanium armor set. I fought the wall of flesh again with no luck with the ranger emblem. And again, no luck. And then finally I get the ranger emblem. Got scammed into buying this. And I got the Philosopher's Stone, which is an amazing piece of equipment that lowers the time in between each healing potion. And now that the Goblin Tinkerer moved in, I can buy the rocket boots in the Tinkerer's Workshop to upgrade my equipment from this to this. Then I expanded my arena for the upcoming boss fights. I'll buff up and then I'll start the fight with Skeletron Prime. I used the Daedalus Stormbow with ichor arrows alongside the Clockwork Assault Rifle with crystal bullets to defeat him pretty easily. I defeated Skeletron Prime and then found this thing called a Flamethrower, which I thought would be really good against the Destroyer. So, I'll buff up and try to kill him. I used the Daedalus Stormbow alongside the ichor arrows for most of the fight until the end, when I used the Flamethrower and absolutely shredded him in seconds. Now, my original goal was to defeat Skeletron Prime, get the Flamethrower, defeat the Destroyer, get the Mega Shark to defeat the twins, but I couldn't find any sharks in the ocean, so I just skipped that part and went straight to the twins, because it couldn't be that hard, right? My goal was just to survive, because for me, the twins is the hardest fight, but I ended up walking them down easy. I then made a pick saw and an Avenger emblem just because I could, and then I went over and started something very crucial. I started to make a above ground mushroom biome, which is required to spawn the truffle who sells the auto hammer, which I need for the Shroomite armor, which is the best ranger armor before Moonlord. But while that's going on, let's go get some chlorophyte, which is our other ingredient. The truffle has arrived, but we still need to beat Plantera for him to sell us the auto hammer to make that armor. So I'll set up an arena to fight her in. Also, while I was down there, I found a magic quiver, which gains a lot of ability for our bows. And here's that arena I set up for Plantera. So now I'll buff up and start the Plantera fight. She isn't that difficult of a boss, and I have a really tall arena, so I basically just use the Daedalus Stormbow and the ichor arrows to take advantage of her. Psych! This isn't Minecraft, this is Terraria, where we defeat bosses! So now that we defeated Plantera, we can buy the auto hammer from the truffle and make the Shroomite armor, the best ranger armor before endgame.
Golem fight. Where we get absolutely destroyed. Last time didn't go so well, so this time I'm going to build an arena so we can do better. So I'll spawn him again, using the same strategies. And this time it goes over well, and we beat him. Now time for the cultists, where I get absolutely dusted, not even half health. So I'll try again. Just to die to fall damage. Wow. And then I tried again. Just to die to that stupid dragon. Anyways, then I rage quit the game for literally a month. April 27th to May 27th. But then I picked up right back here. With a brand new arena, I was ready to take on the cultists yet again. Where we come out victorious. And jump straight into the action at the vortex pillar. But I die. Don't worry, I get my revenge. After taking down the vortex pillar, I went and made the vortex beater. I forgot to record it. Then I went and got chlorophyte for some chlorophyte bullets. And beat a Duke Fishron. Solar pillar down. Stardust pillar down. Before we start impending doom by destroying the nebula pillar, I'll make an upgrade to my arena. Nebula pillar down. And impending doom approaches. And here we go. Final fight of the game. JK, I died. So I did the cultists again, and all the pillars. And here's attempt number 2, where I die. I made 2 sigils, I tried, I lost, and then I tried again, and here's that. And yeah, that time I crushed him. I guess I just outplayed him. And with that, I've now completed Terraria with only using ranged weapons. And now that I've done it, I can say it was probably the worst class to pick. It sucks. Please, Relogic, fix Ranger class. Oh yeah, and here's me realizing I can't make anything with that amount of Luminite, but I'm not fighting him again, so that's the end of the video. Yeah, thank you all for watching. My biggest series yet. There will be more in the future, but until then, see ya.
Far away, I was missing home. Young, dumb, I was missing phone. Couple people done did me wrong.